Hello. So I decided I'm going to get us in the short presentation of, because we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it, what gerund and infinitive form is in a sentence. And I think that we will bring it out in a conversation. And so I hope that this comes in handy. Uh, so far, so good. You're doing great. So I believe that this will help you even concentrate better on what we're trying to achieve with creating the sentences. So in the structure where we have to use more than one verb or a different kind of word, sometimes we will need the short form or a long form. Sometimes it will be the infinitive, so bezokolicznik, or sometimes we will use the pełniarz taksoński, so a gerund. So sometimes it depends on the the word order or what word we need before. So there is a list of the situations that we will use that, and I will show you on our lesson. But if we talked about the call, tell, say, speak, talk. And so let's say that if you want to express purpose, so cel, czyli zdania dopełnienia z celem. So we will have I will call her why to in order to tell her what happened. I want to speak to her. I want to speak to her. We're going to the market to buy some food. So that's we tell someone why we do a thing. Next, it's that we use it after to i enough and enough with an adjective, czyli to i enough z przymiotnikiem. He is too young to be here. He isn't old enough to do what? To vote. I am too tired to talk. After would like, love, hate, and prefer. So this is tricky because when you say I like, I love, I hate, and I prefer, usually we use the gerund because it's basically a representation of an action. So then we say I like hiking, but I would love to hike. I hate smoking, but I would hate to smoke. I prefer to drink coffee, but I prefer drinking coffee to tea. So we need to be careful about that would. I'd like to go to the cinema, but I like going to the cinema, okay? And then when we talk about dopełnienie bliższe i dalsze z zaimkiem wskazującym, so the verbs and persons, he told me to wait. I would like you to study more. I want you to study more. And then where, why, so the WH questions. I don't know what to do. He doesn't know what to say. Can you tell us how to find the way? Can you tell me where to go? Okay, and so there are, of course, there's a list of verbs, but we don't need it really now. But there are the list of verbs is so to afford, to agree, to appear, to be able to choose, to decide, to deserve, to expect, to happen, to help, to hesitate, to hope, to learn, to make, to manage, to offer, to plan, to pretend, to promise, to refuse, to seem, to teach, to tend, and to want. So if we form the sentences, we need to use to. When we form negative sentences, we should use not in the front. Okay? So instead of saying I hope to not have the problem, I hope not to have the problem. I, let's say, I want to, let's say what, okay, I pretended not to see him, so I cannot say I pretended to not see him. It just sounds weird, so we put not in the front. I promise not to say it again, not to do it again, okay? Not to repeat that. Okay, because this is getting pretty long, I will probably make 2 videos instead of 1. So here we summarized where, in which situation we should use the infinitive form mostly. So there are more examples for us, and then we will wrap it up, and then I will create one more video. I think we forgot to lock the door. Don't forget to call me when you finish. I will never forget walking on that amazing beach. He didn't remember to turn off the heating after the class. Please don't forget to close the windows. Remember to do something, right? Remember to do. Try to do. Could you please try to be a bit less rude? I will try to convince him. And of course, they will have different forms sometimes. So maybe I will not keep doing that. I will just finish here. And then we talk about it in class. And then we will do the gerund, video and the gerund class, I suppose. That will be good. Okay. I hope this helps us. I hope this helps you. And should you have any questions, please don't hesitate to put it in the comment, for example, or we will talk about it in class. Okay, I hope this actually really helps, because I know this is difficult. Don't get discouraged, and please don't forget to listen as much as possible, read as much as possible, and write, because that's going to the hand-brain coordination, right? So we want that, and we want that a lot. Okay, I'll see you in the next one.